Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And that one, good.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
George against Edwards. Morris with a screen on Edwards. Back to George. Morris kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6. Leonard on the wing, beyond the arc. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Boy, how do you stop Carl Anthony Towns and elite scoring talent with incredible size?
First trip to the line for him here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Westbrook finds Covington. Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Covington. Launches a three. And no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Now Gobert. Back to McDaniel. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Towns with the steal. It's tipped. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. And there's the pass to Towns. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. It's good. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. McDaniels finds Towns. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Towns, and he goes right over Mason Plumlee and slams it down.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Conley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And good that time.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
It's George on the wing. Here is Plumlee. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's George. Over Edwards. Shoots a fader. Passes it to Zubac. With one on the clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Connects from three-point range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Highland passes to George. Here's Highland. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Paul George.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Here's Highland, covered by Conley. George looking around. Back to Zubac. And here's Leonard from three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others there. Give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Conley finds Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Offensive rebound. And slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
NBA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Gobert in the corner. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on George. McDaniels. Plumlee with some nice D. Clippers trail by 7. There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Scooped up. Misses the baby hook. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Towns down low. Covington's there. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got his third basket of the night. Clippers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 from Leonard. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley left side. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. Plumlee with some nice D.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. With thanks, David. And we'll be back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Highland in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. 3 on the clock. Empty that time from Leonard.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Towns shooting. Robert Covington picks one up. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
That'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
That's to Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The feed to Gobert. Pass to Rivers. Gobert with a screen for Rivers. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 8.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. Gobert, no good. Clippers trail by 9. Nobody near Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Gobert with a screen on Covington. Out to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Rivers passes to Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Leonard with the bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Both is one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Conley in for Rivers. Outside Covington for the lead. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. Back to McDaniels. He dishes it to Towns. Towns is doubled. Gobert against Zubats. Here's the pass to McDaniels. .32 seconds left in the third. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's the Clippers. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Didn't think that was going to go in. Covington's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Man, that's just solid use of the pull-up there by Robert Covington. I mean, when the defense stays away from him, he has no problem letting it go.
A 3 from Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. No good on the last second attempt there. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. He's averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Outside Conley. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Paul George is checked in for the Clippers. And he nails the 3rd. Clippers leading by 6. Passes it to Covington. And here's Leonard from 3. Kept alive. Covington kicks to Leonard. Covington a screen on Conley. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Edwards driving the lane and finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
In the corner, George with it. Conley against Westbrook. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the Clippers call time here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, who talked with the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Towns.
Well, you look at Covington on defense, his wingspan and speed make him hard to get around.
George dishes to Plumlee. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Driving in. 2nd chance effort. And here's Westbrook from the arc. George passes to Covington. Outside, George. Just 3 to shoot. To the inside. Plumlee off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Conley finds McDaniel. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Outside, George. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Covington. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really nice work here from Covington to draw the foul on his way up. He's got a real talent for drawing fouls and getting himself to the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Conley kicks to Towns. For 3. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Covington inside the line. Westbrook with it. Conley picks him up. Leonard on the wing. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. It's Edwards on the wing. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Foul call. Robert Covington. That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Edwards drives in. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. And Covington is someone who definitely has the clutch DNA. I mean, he welcomes the chance to take these important shots.
Edwards with it. Now Covington defending.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
It's it out to Covington. Dishes it to Westbrook. Covington a screen on cut. Back to Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George finds Covington. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. And you can see he just didn't.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and
the previous play is under
the
review.
original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And with the game in the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 4. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
A 3 from Leonard. Hands it from downtown.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
On deep. Offline. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making it.
Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Anthony Davis. LeBron James out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. George, no good. Here's Russell. Out to the right wing. George against James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James rises up and punches it home.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Westbrook against Russell. Westbrook, the pass to George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And stolen by Covington. George outside, driving in, and George with the jam.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
James against Leonard. James inside. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19, buries the jump shot.
Well, LeBron James still writing the legacy. The jumper is pure.
Covington, a screen on Russell. It's Covington on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now, here is James. Throws it up high, and Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And Westbrook slams it home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Russell against Westbrook. Covington passes to George. From behind the arc. James with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
George outside. Launches it. Here's Covington. No good. A bit long that time. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Westbrook. They swipe it.
Foul Clippers. Paul George. First personal foul. First team.
Free throw is good from Russell.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic. He's confident. He can score it. And he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Here's James. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Russell. Lets a three fly. Plumlee pulls down the board. Leonard with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. 4-3. The offensive rebound. Leonard outside. Fires for three. Out to Covington. Launches a three. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Reeves. And stolen by Covington. Westbrook outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Gordon. And he's going for the lob. 5 to shoot. Leonard passes to Covington. Back to Leonard. Here's Highland. Here's the 3. Yes! And it's Leonard with the assist that time. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Highland.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Russell finds Vanderbilt. Oh, Covington with a block.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington, sends it back.
Leonard way outside. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Possession.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. The Lakers trail. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Schroeder with it, guarded by Covington. Here's Hachimura. And he banks in the layup. Hachimura's got his first points of the game. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
3 on the clock. Zubac's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Walker for 3. Goes back up. Here's Hachimura. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, what separates Rui Hachimura is his great strength and his motor. Just brings so much energy.
Here's Highland. Here he goes, and it's flushed down. A nice jam. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure. And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Goes up on the wing. Pass to George. Morris with it. George outside. Morris, a screen on Beasley. George's shot is good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Morris on the wing. It's Powell on the wing. To the inside. Kicks it to George. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Walker passes to Schroeder. First shot won't go. And here's George. Powell for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Clippers on top, up by 4. All right, now let's check in. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Pass to Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Oh, George with a steal. Puts the move on and finished off by Westbrook.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Here's Beasley. Here's Bamba. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, obviously, this is where Mo Bamba is so dangerous. You make a mistake on the defensive end, he's going to take free throws.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Shots good by Schroeder.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation. He sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Down low. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
Morris for 3. Pass to Leonard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
For 3, George sinks it from distance. George has got 12 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Denied by Leonard.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back, Kawhi.
Clock at 4. Can they get it? The Lakers with another miss. The Clippers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Releases. Up top, Westbrook, guarded by Russell. Back to Westbrook. Inside. It's intercepted.
2 minutes remaining.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And finished off by Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
George's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses and chippy. That's tough to take.
Back to Russell. No good there. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by James. Back to George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Morris passes to Westbrook. Morris on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Westbrook slams it home.
Explosive, right? It would be one of the first words that come to mind. Yes, he's a point guard. Yes, he's a big-time athlete.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Yep, count it. Zubac has got his first basket.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
James outside. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. Fires at the elbow, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Thank you.
Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Outside Russell. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position.
How about the high-flying antics of Russell Westbrook, the alley-oop? My goodness, that's pretty.
Russell from outside gets the 3 ball to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Morris for 3. Westbrook, the pass to George. Off target from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Zubac's shot is off. Well, the Lakers shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. George passes to Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And then Russell with the dunk.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Westbrook against Russell. Here's George. Ooh, a little luck that time as it dropped. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Zubac with a screen on James. Up top, Zubac. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Davis. A shot to stop the run, and he takes it up and lays it in.
And this is where you feed Davis. He has phenomenal feel for how to score inside.
Russell against Westbrook. Zubac, screen. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And it's blocked by Davis. And he stays with it. Pass to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. George for 3. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Davis. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Russell Westbrook. So for the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Zubac, and Covington subbed in for Morris.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And the basket by Plumlee.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Paul George.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside for Davis. The three-pointer off the mark. Covington passes to Leonard. Here's Plumlee. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their mass. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard position.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
LeBron, good.
Over his Hall of Fame career, LeBron James has worked hard on his three-point shot, becoming a solid shooter.
And that one is good. Towns has got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Persistence from LeBron James, refusing to give up. Gotta love his activity.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. There's the drive. Count it. He has 7.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
To the middle. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. There's the 3. That's in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Now, here is Russell. Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Vanderbilt's got his 2nd basket.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Gobert down low. He's guarded by Davis. Conley finds McDaniel. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Russell. Here's Reeves.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gobert pulls it in. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Davis. Towns with the defensive effort.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
McDaniels passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in LA, Kevin.
And Russell gets it to go.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Pass to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And the shot is good.
These close-range shots are Davis's bread and butter. He is a consistent scorer inside.
Back to Towns. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Reeves. Edwards defending. LeBron against Conley. Russell with a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Russell's got 5 points so far.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And so he hits the technical free throw. Nine seconds left here in the opening quarter. McDaniels passes to Towns. 2 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. He's got 12.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point, so that's the Timberwolves 5. Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling, really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
Now here's Towns, 14 points for him. Conley dishes to Towns, over to the left wing. Towns, a screen on Davis, shot clock at 6, and the dunk by Towns.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Russell. He's got 5. Here's LeBron. No good off the back of the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
D'Angelo Russell, first personal foul, first team foul.
McDaniels finds Conley. Back to McDaniel. Out to Conley. Shoots the 3. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. So he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
That's on D'Angelo Russell. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And you see the team-first mentality of Anthony Davis, wanting to involve his teammates.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. And here is Davis after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. And it's slammed in by Davis.
All AD needs is solid inside positioning. Once he has this, he's clear for takeoff.
Towns wide open. And slam dunk by Gobert.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Outside, Towns. Gobert finds McDaniel. Out to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's got 9. Russell inside, covered by Conley. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bamba is checked in for Davis. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Back to Towns. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Back to McDaniel. Outside, Towns. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for McDaniel. And it's Rivers in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Passes to Bamba. Here's Hachimura. And stolen by Prince. Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Rivers against Schroeder. Feeds it to Bamba. Beasley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Gobert with the block. Here's Towns. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Prince. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be
36. The Lakers. 33.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Hachimura out there with Bamba. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Walker in at the 3 slot. Now here's Schroeder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Schroeder, he's a handful, very creative running those pick and roll sets.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And here's Walker. After the 3-pointer from Karl-Anthony Towns, it's Beasley on the wing. The pass to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Walker. Over Prince. Bamba trying to break free, and that one goes long. Timberwolves leading by 4. Edwards passes to Towns. Driving inside. Back to Edwards. He kicks to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Out to the wing. Baseline J on the way. Can't get it to drop. His 5th miss. He's made 10 of 15. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Los Angeles ball.
Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Stolen by Bamba. Schroeder against Rivers. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. It's good. Walker's got his first points in this one.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Gobert the screen. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Towns for 3. And Bamba pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Bamba with the block. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining
for the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why, Kevin, LeBron and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. And Mike Conley subbed in for Rivers. Now here's Schroeder. Beasley finds Schroeder. 1:43 left to play in the third. Nice move. Stolen by McDaniels. Inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Clock is at 3. Walker. The Lakers rebound. Here's Bamba. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Bamba, a screen on Conley. Schroeder, right side, and the dunk by Bamba.
And this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And a wide open look for Walker. Good on the three-point shot. Walker's got 5 points so far. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
For Minnesota, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Over Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And at the close of the third quarter, still in close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Lakers lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's LeBron. Vanderbilt setting the pick for LeBron. Unable to get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Los Angeles has got 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. James looking around. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's great offense. LeBron does it over and over again, whether it be for himself or for one of his teammates.
Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
LeBron outside to the inside. Here's Davis. Out to Russell. And the Lakers call time here. You look at Towns. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Edwards kicks to Towns to take the lead and pluck the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. To the paint. Outside for Davis. LeBron James on the wing. McDaniels defending. 6 on the shot clock. Davis dishes to Russell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Davis missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Towns for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
It's stolen by Gobert. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Towns. Screen by McDaniel. Great D that time from LeBron. Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach.
And that one's good. Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Here's Van. Oh,
he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Gobert hits to McDaniel. Gobert with the screen on James. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Edwards passes to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Edwards drives in. A rebound by the Lakers.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Minnesota's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And here is Vanderbilt. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, Russell. Vanderbilt, a screen on Conley. Clock at 6. Russell. The 3 from Davis.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
1 second separating the shot clock in game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
And LeBron has been in these spots countless times. A clutch performer from the line. Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
That's a 2 from Towns. Missed. James outside. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul so far on a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
LeBron is glad to be at the line here. He'd rather do it himself than watch someone else.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close, a narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean,
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
to make a big splash here tonight. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
George. And the jam by George.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Zubac passes to Westbrook. And he drives in. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
The Towns three-pointer is elite, but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Fred?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. Covington comes in for Morris. Now here's McDaniels. Towns for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
And George with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my. He just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And the shot's good.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Conley finds Towns. Back to Conley. Westbrook against Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 7 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in this game like that.
Here's Edwards driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can bounce.
2 minutes.
Pass to Plumlee. George against Edwards. George passes to Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Now here's Gobert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 6.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. For 3, George on target from range.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
The kick out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Towns. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's George. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Towns. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
17 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the paint. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Towns. Edwards got 14.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
You wondered if they would take some time.
And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at defense.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Gordon, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Gordon. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Both shots good from the strike.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Takes the 3. Highland misses. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Towns with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Here's Leonard. McDaniels with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. For so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Covington. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the Timberwolves with possession. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Shot is good by Edwards.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Highland. And Gobert with a block. And they're able to recover. Basket's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Conley finds Edwards. For three. And another three from Minnesota.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Covington with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in that.
Pass to Towns. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Leonard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Clippers call time here.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, it had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. George comes in for Gordon. A minute 31 left in the first half of this one. Here's Leonard. Another shot. Zubac passes to George. Leonard for three. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., you have to prioritize your health as a player. Wyatt has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Here's Highland. No luck on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Highland misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. Here's Highland, stolen by Conley. From downtown, Anthony Edwards has been on display for the
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 46. The Clippers, 19.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the one. Leonard, pass to Plumlee. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And defensively, this could be a good foul. No reason to give Plumlee easy points inside, given his struggles at the free throw line.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Here's Highland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Powell, left side. Fires the three. Kicks it to George. Fires the three. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
We see George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Powell with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Powell passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Powell. Zubac with it. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
It's tipped. Leaps for it. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Plumlee. McDaniels passes to Towns. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Conley. Up again. It's good on the putback.
It just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Here's George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. George has got 5 points in the quarter. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Zubac with a screen on Conley. Highland. And the three off target. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. McDaniels from long range. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Outside Conley. The 3 is up. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Gobert with the stuff. And he's now got the double-double. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. George outside from deep. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubats has got 8.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The drive by Powell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Lets it go from deep. Noel, no good. Powell outside. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. But BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. To the inside. Morris for 3. Here's Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Morris.
The defense tries to stop Conley with a foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
For the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Zubats. And Covington subbed in for Morris. And it's stolen by Plumlee.
Minnesota foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
George passes to Westbrook. Fires from deep. George's shot is off. The Timberwolves have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And the basket is good.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Westbrook finds Leonard. The 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Towns passes to Edwards. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. Edwards has got 27 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Knocks down the long J.
Well, that 3-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Picked by Gobert. McDaniels from long range. On the break. Leonard for 3. Here's Plumlee. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Edwards on the take. And Edwards slams it in.
The windmill flush. That is one nasty finish.
My goodness, the punch on that one. Wow. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And there's a minute 45 left in the final quarter. Who poked away? Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert inside. He's checked by Plumlee. Back to Conley. Here's Towns. This one for three.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And that one's good. Covington.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Gobert drives in, and Gobert with the stuff.
Two teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
George outside. Pass to Plumlee. Lots of room. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And that was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Leonard for three. Edwards pulls it in. Towns for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Plumlee, plenty of space. McDaniels with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And the Timberwolves with possession. 17-point game. Towns into the lane. The kick out to Edwards. Puts up a three.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to guard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Abdul-Jabbar? Well, LeBron said,
it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Leonard looking over the floor. Passes it to Zubac. Takes it out to Covington. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. It's Covington on the wing. Fires for three. And Davis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
About 1 minute into the first. He can't get it to go. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Westbrook against Russell. Sweet move, and it's good on the way in. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Reeves can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Russell puts up a deep three. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Zubac the pass to Covington. Feeds it to George. James looking it over. Here's the pass to Vanderbilt. To the left wing. Reeves the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Russell. George, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. And it's Davis with the jam.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy and making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Inside, here's Zubac. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's LeBron, and he drives in.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
Down low. And Leonard gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Second team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
Some technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Fantastic.
And the first one at the line is good.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
To the middle, Paul George with the steal. Covington passes to Leonard. Going inside. Westbrook finds Leonard. Fades away. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got 8.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
And it's Davis missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Covington, a screen on Russell. Lets it go from deep. Covington's shot is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Lakers trail by 7. So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Pass to Reeves. It's tipped. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And perhaps the best defender in the NBA. Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
To the inside, George, and it's George finishing it off.
Authoritative slam there by George, showing the defense he's ready to get physical.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside for Davis. Back to LeBron. Now, here is George. 6 points for him. Here's Covington. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. From past the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Russell with it. Leonard picks him up. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to James. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, my God. LeBron James with that power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
Jay, I remember clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they asked for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit. The first one of LeBron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Tries to save it. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. George with the bucket.
And just a beast of a scorer. Give George these kinds of looks, and he typically knocks him down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Walker the pass to Schroeder. He kicks it to Bamba. Here's Hachimura. Knocked away. Back to Bamba.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside, Walker.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Plumlee with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. The 3. Plumlee dishes to George. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For guys like Lonnie Walker, one and done, it's a tough transition to the NBA.
Yeah, just look at Lonnie. Barely plays his first year out of school. Year 2, just 6 points a game. He's made steady improvements every year. That's a normal path for those one-and-done players.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
George finds Plumlee, and that one drops. Plumlee's got his first basket of the night.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Gordon subbed in for Paul George. Highland passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Schroeder looking over the floor. We got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Bamba. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Beasley with the steal. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Malik Beasley out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Bamba, and it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. And again, the Lakers no good. Clippers leading by 16. Here's Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In the corner, it's Gordon. Clock at 6. Pass to Powell. Fades and shoots. Fires the 3. And it's Gordon missing. Lakers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Schroeder. Plumlee with some nice D.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
Batum, a screen on Schroeder. Highland. And a miss there on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Beasley finds Hachimura. Schroeder outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Schroeder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
It's a hand on it. Lakers trail by 13. Walker the pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the Clippers call time here. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And then for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Robert Covington comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Leonard in for Powell.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside, Russell. Davis up top. Outside, Gordon. Zubac the pass to Highland. And there's the drive. Kicks to Gordon. Covington setting the pick for Gordon. And he converts the layup. Gordon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And a deep 3 from James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And that's the improvement of his game. You've got to guard Braun close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
To the paint, here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Reeves has got his first points of the game.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Highland passes to Covington, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Russell, no luck.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Gordon kicks to Covington. Inside, here's Gordon. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's 12 points for Eric Gordon.
Can't let Gordon get cooking from the field. Once he hits a few, he is in the zone.
LeBron James on the wing. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Ivica Zubac. Gordon is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. It's Covington on the wing, and stolen by James. Russell left side. To the middle. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Clippers ball.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. It is now to Covington. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
A jump ball has been called.
The drive by LeBron. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The pass to James. Here's Reeves, defended by George. Reeves the pass to Davis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause a problem.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from James. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Leonard the pass to Zubac. He dishes it to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
Mason Plumlee.
Here's Leonard. The shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. Outside Russell. Back to LeBron. Down low. Reeves. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Off the line for Los Angeles.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Leonard dishes to Covington. Pass to Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
Lakers trail by 8. James with it. Pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by James. Passes it to Reeves. Over George. That one off the back iron and out.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Covington's shot is off. Davis with it. George picks him up. James outside. Outside for Davis. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Like, how many times have we seen this before? LeBron James taking over when they needed him most.
It's Covington on the wing. He feeds it to Leonard. A fadeaway. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
It's Davis on the wing. He's guarded by Plumlee. It's good.
And that's what you call a big-time shot by a big-time player. AD demonstrating just how clutch he really is.
George passes to Westbrook. It's Covington on the wing. Westbrook against Russell. Westbrook kicks to Covington. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
His second personal foul.
And the athleticism of Covington is tough to contain, which is why the D overcommits like that.
At the line for 3.
And the second free throw drops, and it's an 8-point game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that will put them up by 9.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And a deep 3 from Westbrook. No good there. So the Clippers with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home. Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Thanks for coming out.
And that'll wrap it.
both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Reeves, 6 to shoot. James outside.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Edwards with it, outside McDaniels. Towns on a screen. Edwards finds Towns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And here's Russell. About a minute into this first quarter. Kept alive. Right wing. Here's Reeves. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
The shot by Conley. No good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Now here's Russell. Out to James. Launches a 3. McDaniels against Russell. Towns with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Gobert passes to Towns. With the drive. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Shot clock at 2. Davis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley passes to Edwards. Left side McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to James. Conley against Russell. Clock at 6. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Russell.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Here's Reeves. It doesn't go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. Pass to Edwards. James with a steal. In transition, here they come. Vanderbilt with it. He's picked up by Conley. Back to Russell. Davis a screen. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And so he makes both from the line.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Davis. Back to James. 4 on the clock. McDaniels with some nice D.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It'll count. Can't get it to drop. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Here's Edwards following the score by the Lakers. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
James outside. Pass to Russell. And they go to the intentional foul.
Austin Rivers. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 5. There's the steal. Edwards with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Picked by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Sinks that one from the post. Towns just got 6 points.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Now here's Russell. James, right side. Pass to Davis. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. Gobert with it. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Towns with room to shoot. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Give him 8. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a 3-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in 3-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Here's Rivers. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. The shot by Reeves, no good. And here's Minnesota now. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Edwards is doubled. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
James up top. McDaniels covering. Here's Russell. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Davis.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Up and over Russell. Tipped away. Second chance effort. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And James puts up a deep 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards, here we go. Good D by Vanderbilt. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. The Lakers with another miss.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here are the Lakers now. Down by 12. James passes to Davis. Here's Reeves. McDaniels covering. Back to Davis. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break. Here we go. The finish. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
And there's James from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. James has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And so it's Minnesota in a good situation. Up. And as we dive into the second half, here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Rivers in at the 1.
Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
And a disappointing 2021-22 season for the Lakers, Clark. What went wrong?
Well, they just couldn't stay healthy, BA, and we know that's such a critical component when you're talking about trying to win it all. I mean, you got to be healthy. Injuries to LeBron and AD. They missed a combined 78 games. You're not winning anything when your top players don't play at least 80% of your game. You're not going. It's not happening. That's almost a full season missed between those two guys. And so when you're older, sometimes the injury bugaboo can jump up and bite you, and it sure got the Lakers last season.
Towns gets the bucket.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Now here's Schroeder. Hachimura from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Down low. Gobert, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oh, deflected. Out to Schroeder. The 3-ball. Hits the trifecta.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Pass to Rivers. Gobert with it. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Back to Towns. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Walker with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Back to Walker. Bamba, the screen on McDaniels. Walker, and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
McDaniels passes to Towns. Edwards against Beasley. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
And stolen by Gobert. 4-3. Rebound, the Lakers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display. You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
6 on the shot clock. Bamba misses. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's Beasley on the wing.
I see him.
To halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, he was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Now the Lakers moving it up. Hachimura from long range. Beasley against Edwards. Walker for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Bamba finds Walker. Back to Bamba. Out to Beasley. Outside Schroeder. Hachimura in the post. He's against Gobert. Here's Bamba. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter. Outside Edwards. Right side McDaniels. And so it's Minnesota feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their defense. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rui Hachimura is out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Schroeder in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Rivers. Now here's Towns for 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Here's Rivers. Outside Edwards from deep three-point range. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. To the middle. Here's Bamba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for Walker. Reeves is checked in for Beasley. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Schroeder. Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Russell. Back to Davis. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's James on the wing. Over Gobert. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Outside Russell. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Rivers. Lets the 3 fly. Towns for 3. They get it back. Back to Rivers. Towns with the ball. Russell covering. Here's Rivers. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Davis. Plenty of space. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
You know, with as much damage as Davis does inside, you know, AD is able to find plenty of opportunities from the mid-range, too.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. James outside. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Back to Edwards. A shot to stop the drought. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Towns passes to Gobert. No good on the shot.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Rivers. Towns up top. Here's Edwards. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. And a little power takes care of the rest.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Rivers. Now Towns. Over to the wing. And And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweet.